Hello. Hello, folks. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. And my sidekick for the evening,
Hello,
Dave,
everyone.
over at Model Maker Dave's workshop. And yeah, welcome to the inaugural Wednesday Workbench Live for eModels with Festa and Dave, folks. I'm Colin, Festa 67's workshop. Been modelling, since I was about 9 years old. So a really, really, really long time. Dave, tell the folks a little bit about yourself, mate.
Oh, I've been modelling. I think the first kit I ever built was an Airfix Hurricane when I was a very late 7 or a very early 8. So, yes, I'm on and off been building kits for all my life, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. And don't forget, folks, we'll be showing you what we're going to be building imminently. But, you know, if you want to build along with us and snag one of these kits, then obviously drop into eModels.co.uk. They're the ones behind all of this and letting us do this. They're an online retailer. So go and have a look in store. Go and grab yourself some bargains and you can build along with us. All the details are in the description of this stream as to what we're building, where you can get the kits from. So have a looky-loo at that. Remember, folks, we are doing a show for an online retailer, so if we can keep it to eModels, that would be great, and keep it family friendly, folks. Enjoy what we're about to do. So I have got one of these bad boys to do.
And I've got one of them.
Absolutely. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we'll be moving down to the bench. Also, normal Monday eModel show stuff applies. So belly and bench, that's, you know, a must. So let us know what's in the belly. Let us know what's on the bench. And what's your growl kit? What is the kit that you cover the most, Jack?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so by all means, whack a comment in and we'll switch you through down to the bench. We've got a few in the chat there. We've got Fox, Panzer, Kevin, Mark, Panzer again, and we've got Jackie and Tony there all in saying hello, as well as Spiddy.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. And we're just going to switch down to our bench cams so that we can regale you with what we're doing. Whoa, look at that, Dave.
Oh,
Fish.
Right.
Oh, there. Let's just move my chair. Now, we had a bit of a sneaky looky-loo at these. Let's just move me lights. There you go. We had a sneaky looky-loo, Dave, haven't we, in these boxes?
Yes, and pleasantly surprised.
There's a lot of plastic in here, folks.
Oh,
Hell of a lot. Look at that lot. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The only trouble is, we know what's in here.
Yeah, I think that's a lovely little touch, though, Dave. Don't you, by Mini Art?
I do. I think this is a most splendid touch because it keeps everything safe. And if you're wondering what is in here, it's my nemesis.
Yeah, we both have an affinity for this stuff, don't we?
Let me take that off there and put it on my hands, and then you can see it. Look.
Photo etch.
Yeah, not one, but 2 frets of photo etch. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, look how small your frets are. I mean, look at that. That's a slab of brass there, isn't it?
Yeah, but
so, no, that's all right, mate. That'll cheer the chat up. Fox has put a link up for my truck and for Dave's. Don't forget, folks, the links are in the description of this stream. So remember to give a thumbs up. It helps support eModels, grows their statistics, folks. So if you can do that, that'll be lovely.
Yeah, and on mine, I also get a little bit of chain as well for the actual tow rig. So
absolutely, you get chain of goodness, don't you?
Yeah, so I'm going to put that back in the envelope before it all gets lost and
absolutely, you don't want to lose any of that.
Up. So yes, so no, I do like that. That's a very nice touch.
Absolutely. Oh, Jackie is straight in with a belly and bench. She says belly is sausage rolls with new potatoes, and beverage will be coffee.
Ooh.
There you go. I'm going to be doing, and I do like, Dave, I do like these instructions. They're beautiful. Look at the art and everything for these.
Ooh.
And I'm going to be doing mine as the New York flatbed truck. USA, New York, 1950. And it's a nice flat red. But we're gonna have a bit of dust, detritus, and wood effects going on, and whoa, yeah.
So,
Gonna have a barrel of laughs with this, Dave.
well, exactly.
See what I did?
Yes.
I'll stop.
Yes. I can have a barrel of laughs as well because I've got oil barrels or fuel barrels.
Oh, yeah, but you've got hooker craneage, haven't you?
I've got liftability.
Oh, liftability. I like that.
Yeah. Yes. So, plan of campaign for me for what hopefully I hope it will look like when I've finished.
Yes.
Is it's going to start off as a Russian tow truck that was pinched by the German army, that's then somehow miraculously made its way down into the desert campaign with the Africa Corps because Monty and his boys came storming over and they've nicked it off of them.
Oh, right. So it's proper been pilfered.
Yeah, and then some from the Royal Air Force has gone, oh, I like that, I'm having that. So we've nicked it off the Desert Rats, being a very brave person.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to have multitudes of colours of paint on this.
Yeah, but it just gives it a bit of character, doesn't it? Because I take it you're doing it where it's been painted in the field then.
Oh, definitely. He's going to have... I'm going to try and do this with the brush and have RAF on the side door, but I'm going to do it by hand and try and get a few little paint runs to kind of suggest that it's been slapped on.
Oh, right, slap it on.
Rather than carefully stenciled and sprayed. It's just, like it's very quickly done just so that you don't get shot at.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, these destructions, you get all your sprue markings, and they're absolutely brilliantly laid out. So yeah, Muse is in. Hello, Muse. How you doing, darling? Lovely to see you. Got quite a few in there, mate. Nice. Yeah, Mark Shellard saying photo etch. Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of photo etch for Dave. Dear oh dear. Poor Dave. Absolutely. Poor Dave.
So yeah, it's going to be an adventure. The plastic's really good. It reminds me, it's almost like a cross between Games Workshop and Bandai plastic, Dave, in it. It's got a real feel quality to it.
Yeah, it's got a nice smooth feel.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, we've got a couple of chassis rails to go on. I think these are labelled up as they are as well. Me. Seriously professional.
Here we go.
Guru says slap it on. Yeah, I've got a button for him somewhere. I haven't got my Stream Deck in front of me.
Did I catch you out then?
Yeah, I can. I'm sure I've got a button for Ted. Let's have a look. Yeah, it didn't work because I haven't programmed my new menu. I've still yet to program my Stream Deck. Was it that one? Let's see whether that one is it.
Slap it on.
There you go. There you go. I have got my Ted button to hand now, Fox. Yeah, helps if you're in the right stream, doesn't it, doofus? Right, let's have a look and get some of this going. Hello, Sarah Jane. Nice to see you pop in there, love. Oh, yeah. We had our paint delivery today as well, Dave, haven't we?
We have.
So thank you, James, for rushing them through to us, mate. It is massively, massively appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Excellent service as usual. Oh, yeah. without the service we've had, we wouldn't be doing this tonight, would we, Dave? Because it was late Thursday that we ordered everything in and decided to go this week. So massive thank you to the team for helping us get this.
Done a proper good job.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously we got Fox's quote of goodness going on at the bottom there. Your one-stop shop for all your model making needs.
Yeah.
And I could hear his voice as I see that scrolling along, which is a little bit unsettling.
It's a bit scary.
Absolutely. Right, let's get my scraper of goodness and my blade of goodness out. Put that down somewhere. There it is. Fox is going to be back in a minute. He's going to go and have a brew. That's all right, Fox. We'll just kill a bit of time till you get back, buddy.
Yeah.
Peter Povey saying thank you to Fox. He says, I'm new here and I am enjoying it so far. Welcome aboard, Peter. Hopefully you enjoy what we're doing. Just a refresh for you, I am doing a US 1.5 ton 4x4 G506 flatbed truck.
And I am doing a tow truck AA type, and the kit number is 35351.
Absolutely, and the links are in the description, buddy, as well as the chat. So nice to see you on board, mate. Welcome. And we're going to be doing these shows on a Wednesday, Dave, aren't we?
We are, definitely.
So you're more than welcome to join us each week. We want to run these and get these builds done for the guys, so we can sit and do that. I've got some sanders somewhere. There they are. Jeff is in. Hello, Jeff. How you doing, mate?
Jeff? Oh yeah, that's what I want.
Oh, yeah. Try and stay on camera as much as you can, mate. There you go. Oh. There you go. I'll get him back, Dave, to working in an A4 space again. Isn't it weird?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it?
No, I mean, all right, we're live streaming, so I've got me iPad and all of that lot. Brian Chang says, do you have a wrench round your wrist? Yes, mate. Every mechanic that you come across is always lost a 10mm spanner. So when they want one, they can never find one. Well, yeah. Yeah, so, and I'm an ex-mechanic, mate, so, yeah, it's just something I've worn for years and years and years. Yeah. Peter Povey says, interesting choice. Yeah, it's one of those, mate. We went through, because we do like a bit of ye oldie, Dave, don't we? Because, you know, I'm 55 and Dave's somewhat near the 57 mark. Am I right, Dave?
I'm already there.
He's already there. So we do like a little bit of the ye oldie and just thought it would be something different because, you know, I normally build me Tamiya bikes and things like that. And just saw these as doing something a little different. And why not? It's mini art. They're nice kits and just thought it would be something interesting.
Yeah, it's just a little bit left of centre.
Absolutely. And we've been through quite a lot of these, Dave, haven't we, on the range and marked up ones that we might be doing for future streams. So, yeah, we are going to do a few of these type of mini art kits.
Yeah, there's a mini art kit that I've seen that I've got my eye on for myself.
Yeah. Or is it a good one? Go on, tell me.
I won't be able to pronounce it because it's a German name, but it's the mini bus or a coach bus
Yeah.
that's been turned into like a mobile workshop.
Yeah. Brian Chang is asking, do you have your own channels? Yes, mate. The links to our channels are in the description, buddy. This one's going out on eModels' channel because we build for them. But we do also have our own, which are in the description, mate. I won't pimp them because I'm doing this for eModels, but they are in the description if you choose to go over and show us your support. But yeah, I do like these. Yeah.
But there's a couple of unusual ones that we've spotted.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely, mate.
Definitely have a peruse if you're looking for something a little bit different.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what we like, you know. And this is why we wanted to do this stream, because we used to do our own Wednesday spot, but we kind of wanted to bring some of this to eModels and let the audience see some of the more left of centre builds that we do. So massive thank you to the team for helping us set all of this up and supply us with the equipment and kits, etc. So massive thanks to them.
Yeah, and a massive thanks from me to James and Pete for allowing me to come on.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's
many
brilliant.
thanks, gents.
We've got the Guru in the chat. He's another eModels builder that is helping us with the chat today. So thank you, Fox, for sparing your time, mate, to help police the chat for me. Massive thank yous. So yeah, all of those that are new to this, welcome. We'll be on probably until about 7:30 because it is a work night for Dave. So he's got to get up for work in the morning. So he's yet to go and have his dinner and all of that. So, yeah. But it just gives you a couple of hours, an introduction to us too, and lets you know that this is an established slot for the duration of these builds. And bookmark it, ring the bell on the eModels channel there so that you remember and you get your notifications, but it'll be the same time slot every week. So yeah, we certainly look forward to building up a relationship with you all.
Oh yeah, have a good old laugh and a joke as well.
Absolutely, because we are men of a certain age. We are as daft as a brush.
Yep.
And yeah, so
yep.
Model Making Guru says, you and Dave doing the Dora build confirmed. Hey mate, I'd said before I'd build a Dora.
Dora.
Have I just opened myself up there to one of Pete's? No. You know you said you'd build the Dora. Yeah, why do I feel conspiracy? Yes.
Then I think Fox should do a 1/18 shiny.
Yes.
Of the viewer's choice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's now going to hate me forever and ever.
Absolutely. You can go off some people, you know. That's what he'll say. I could already feel him saying that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fox is saying, like Ted, Chris and I, Cole and Dave don't work for eModels. We just film nonsense for them and run their YouTube. Exactly. Oh, yeah. And very honoured we are to do it as well.
Yes.
Move that out of the way. For a quick adjust of the camera angle, try and capture a little bit more of what I'm up to there. I noticed I kept disappearing up in the air there. Dum, da, da, dum, dum, dum. Model Maker Dave's workshop. Apparently you're banned by Fox.
Am I?
Yeah, because you
Already?
mentioned you mentioned that he's got to do a shiny car.
Well, that didn't take long. Right, I'll pack up. I'll see you later then, Cole.
Absolutely. Al McNichols in says, afternoon, lads. Warm and sunny here, but a tad breezy. Bringing it in with showers and cooling rain. Happy days. Sarah Jane says, I do believe Fox is doing a shiny car build. Confirmed. Absolutely. Going forward in the streams as well, I'm looking at perhaps doing a little visit to the store, seeing what's new in, that sort of thing. So I'm going to be setting up that feature. So we'll probably do a bit of that going forward. Only a little 5-10 minute segment where we can just quickly show you what's new in and navigate around just so that you can see what sort of bits and bobs they do. So it's something we're thinking of doing. So we'll give it a go, see whether people enjoy it. Oh, that's a good choice. You says Fox should do the AMT 1/16 Chevy Bel Air as his shiny project. Oh, that's painful choice, but funny. He'll love that. Digger Dave, Digger Evans even says eModels has some fantastic car kits to build. They do, mate. When you go on the site, you can navigate through sections like planes, cars, and there's also like a slide-in toggle for what your budget is. So you can, if you've got 50 quid to spend on kit, you can select that and it'll bring up choices for that price range. And I think that's a good little touch on there for that.
Yeah, especially in the current climate as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you'll always find something on there to build. And it's like anything. You normally go on like I do. I go on for a particular thing and I always come off buying something else.
Yeah.
And the particular thing that I went in for, I then go, oh, I still haven't ordered that. I better go and order that. Yeah. So, yeah. It's always nice to have a looky-loo. I've done it before, Dave. I've just sat there browsing the website. We did it last week, didn't we? We sat there just navigating the website. We're sitting there, all like that. So saving loads of stuff to the folders, ready for future. So yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brian was asking whether we all know each other. Yeah, a lot of folks in the chat have been following and supporting our channels for years, Brian, and we're almost like a little community within the community, mate. And like I say, you're most welcome, buddy. Do you build yourself? If so, what's your preferred genre? Well, that sounded professional, didn't it?
It did. Or do you just build whatever takes your fancy?
Yeah. Edward is in. Edward Leonard. Squishy hugs. How you doing, mate? Says hello, Colin, Dave, and chat. Edward.
Squishy hugs.
Oh, yeah, he used to breed jellyfish, mate.
Oh, right.
Squishy.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. Fox is doing the same. Edward, squishy hugs. Yeah. Unusual to get individual chassis, Dave, isn't it? Normally nowadays they come with...
It's normally all done for you.
Yeah. Panzer von Bit says hello from Virginia, USA. How do? Welcome, mate. Welcome.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy? Hey, we have got one of those. Oh, yeah. Virginia, USA. Nice neck of the woods, Dave, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Figure out where that's going to go. Panzer says I build mostly German armor aircraft and vehicles. Sometimes I like modern American armor. Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Nice varied
very varied.
range of kits there, mate. I do like the Abrams tank. I don't know why. I just think it's got that sinister low profile look about it, and it's seriously nice bit of tankage.
I think the one, what is it? The one I like is the Merkava. If I've said that right.
Oh, is that the IDF one, Dave?
I believe yes.
Yeah, Merkava. Yeah.
I haven't built one, but I think I'm going to have to do one at some point.
Thank you, Sarah Jane. Yeah, he was picking on me last night, Sarah Jane, because I got house points and he didn't, and he was like a praying mantis waiting for me.
Who's that? Panzer?
Panzer, yeah. Oh, we have applied one piece with glue. Dum dum dum. He says it's very beautiful here in Central Virginia. Nice weather and countryside. Sounds it, mate.
Does.
Fair play, mate. Number 54. Let's pop that in there. Very clearly marked out, Dave. These, aren't they?
Yep. I'm liking this.
Brian Chang's popping away. No worries, Brian. You take care, mate. Thanks for popping in.
Yep. Have fun.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
5, Ross. Hi. All about house points. I like house points. Yeah, got all me paints to go through later, making cooing noises. Quite a nice looking paint scheme, to be quite honest with you. I'm really looking forward to doing a bit of dull red and probably put some kind of brewery logo on the side door, but fade it right down. So yeah, so I should be looking at doing that. Probably print off some masks for it and do it with paint. Why not? As we can. Let's get that nub off of there. Again, I'm looking at all the little tiny rivet detail on this. That it's really, really crisply done.
Tell you what, this little engine that I'm working on is really nice.
Is it?
Yeah, proper nice detail on it as well.
Yeah, it's what I find with the mini art range. They really do some nice detail, Dave.
I am suitably impressed.
Yeah, I've done a couple of their ball tanks, haven't I? And did one for eModels and one for myself. And when I built them, I was really impressed with the quality. Panzer Cat. Belly's just had breakfast of brown, seedy bread toast with Ardennis's patty. It's washed down with a bit of coffee. Bench things, he says. Things.
Things are things.
Absolutely. Atol's got a bench full of material that Tracy collected, and by the looks of it, he'll be redesigning her complete wardrobe. Belly's depending on what she brings home tonight, as it's her turn. Good man. Good man. I like his thing. Right, let's walk those in there, like so. Oh, spotted an ejector pin mark there. Dun 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 dun. Muse says she's got coffee and many things here. She's not sure yet what to eat. Whatever takes your fancy, Muse.
How about some food news? Being helpful.
Yeah, that's really helpful, that, Dave.
Yeah.
Got a bit of that in there. Paul D. Tommaso's in. Hello, Paul. How are you, mate? He says, good day, Colin Fox, Muse, Ed, Sarah, and all in chat.
Hello, Paul.
Yeah. Speedy Q8 is mocking me, Dave. He goes, without Dennis's patty. Yeah, I know. I think he wants me to send him some coffee bags, don't you, Dave?
I think you should send him some tea bags by mistake.
Oh, that could be done. Good shout. I'll go with that all day long.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good spot there, Cole. Everyone's saying hello to Spiddy. Always nice to see Spiddy in. A connoisseur of ticking timepieces is our Spid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got a couple of them bits to go in.
No, finally.
So for the viewers' benefit, Dave, what's your favourite genres in the hobby, mate?
Haven't really got a particular favourite. I'm very much of the, if I like the look of it, I'll have a go. I'll build it.
Yeah.
I do like figure work.
Yeah.
I do that pretty much for myself as just when I'm on bench on my own and just feel like having a bit of a relax down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a go at most things.
Yeah.
Aircraft, cars.
Yeah.
I do kind of venture in and out of doing tanks. I'm not particularly.
Yeah, you wouldn't say you was in love massively with armour, but you'll do it.
Yeah, I think the thing that puts me off is all the wheels.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have a go. I quite fancy the Tamiya 148 Challenger.
Yeah. Spiddy says he's filmed an entire roast like an ASMR thing just for you, Cole, so you can see where you're going wrong with your hot beverages. I'll sit and watch that, Spid. Yeah, he is a coffee connoisseur as well, folks. Is our Spid. He does like a bit of exotic beanage.
Ooh.
Fox has got a belly, some Lebanese shenanigans, he says, I think. Bench is now cleared to finish that Vanquisher. Yes, yes. Looking forward to seeing that.
Mind you, if he's that keen for someone to do a Dora, why doesn't he do one himself?
I see what he did. I think he should. I think he should lead by example, Dave, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Personally. Shelf down a bit. A fan is on. Got going on in that way. All rather technical, isn't it, eh? Paul D. Tommaso says this tank kit has a lot of tiny bits in it. Oh, what tank kit's that you're doing then, Paul? Yeah, I think for me, I pretty much, as you know, I build anything and everything, and I don't particularly have a genre that I hate, but I do struggle with 70-second scale purely because of seeing it. I'll do it, but I need, you know, opti magnifiers of greatness.
I think we all do these days, don't we?
Yeah, I think my nemesis is photo etch and probably metal track links. I've done them, but I couldn't do them all the time, Dave.
I've not done metal track links.
Yeah.
I've done the link and length tracks.
Oh, right, yeah.
And obviously the rubber band ones.
Yeah.
But as for the metal ones that you're on about, no.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Not ventured anywhere near them.
Absolutely. Paul D. Tommaso says, I said earlier in chat, yeah, I'm kind of trying to build, mate, so I can't scroll up at the moment, buddy. Not to worry. A60. As long as you're enjoying the tank, that's all that matters, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. It is there somewhere. There it is. God, that's tiny. God, that's an ickle thing, that is.
Yeah, I'm looking for a small part as well now.
Peter Povey is building two Tamiya 47s and a Meng a P51, all in 48 scale. Nice.
Ooh, nice, very nice.
Nice. Try and do that with one of them. I've got a feeling if I go any harder with this tiny little piece, the floor monster will try and have that for dinner. Okay, let's look at the way that goes. It goes like so.
Where's that? What's going on there?
Absolutely. Apparently Atol's got nice clean windows there. He said Tracy's home looked out the clean windows and she could see for miles. 3 days. Does that mean you've got brownie points, Atol?
Oh. A brownie point or multiples of brownie points.
Absolutely. Tweezers of grippiness. It's tiny, really tiny. Let's put a dab of that on.
That's it. It went in.
Gone in all right, has it, Dave?
Yeah.
Peter's saying, don't get me on photo etch. Yeah.
Oh, there's another one, is he?
I get it, but I don't get it, if that makes sense. You know, for things like aircraft cockpit, instrument clusters, that sort of thing, I get it. But taking off a three-dimensional round railing to put on a flat photo etch one, I find a bit odd.
Yeah, if photo etch is in the kit, then I'll use it. But
Yeah.
I won't go out and buy a photo etch kit to use on a kit that I'm building, because yeah,
Yeah.
prefer to buy the box and use what's in the box.
Yeah. Al says, would that be Tracy points or house points? Hey mate, I think you deserve a house point yourself.
Oh, oh dear.
Paul says it says Veds the 72nd T90 MS main Russian battle tank. Oh, nice T90.
Nice.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, nice tanks, mate. I mean, I find with photo etch, a lot of them put photo etch in now just for photo etch's sake. I mean, if it brings something to the kit or embellishes it, then fine. But photo etch for photo etch's sake,
Yeah.
I don't really see the point. It's a big debate at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think each one of those, you either like it or you don't like it, and there's very little in between,
Yeah,
in all fairness.
absolutely. Little weathering can go underneath here where some of these scrape marks are. I know that for sure. That's the beauty of this, because we know where we're going to be weathering already. So.
Yes.
Oh, it's got chassis, Dave. Oh.
Oh.
Peter's saying, to tell the truth, I don't use all of it. No, I've got one of those Ziploc bags full up with Greeble photo etch because it was not really required. You know, it's if I can get away with it, I'll get away with it. Obviously, if it's a part that is only there in photo etch and you can't but not use it, then other than that, it'll just go in the Greebles box. Comes in handy for when I do my Orc stuff.
Orcs. I can't even see if I'm putting glue on there.
Yeah, you says ruin a proper railing. Yeah, no, she says other things. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've seen, you know, on the battleships where you get the whole aerial bit with all the little platforms and that. I totally get it on that because the hyper detail in the metal is gonna, you know, be far superior than the plastic. So I get that. But again, you know, photo etch for photo etch's sake, I don't. You know, it's all, look, let's just say it's got photo etch in the hope we sell more. It's a big debate, isn't it? It's all good. Fox says PE's limited to parts that are too fiddly or delicate to have too fine a level of detail to be moulded in plastic, or at least it should be. Absolutely, mate. Peter says, I'm amazed at the 3D decals. Yeah.
Can't remember. 52.
I mean, you look at the detail up now, Dave, what's out there. It's phenomenal, really.
I know.
You know, a few years ago, that didn't exist, you know, and then now look at it, it's... We've got another bit going in there. Let that go off for a minute. have a swig of tea. Try not to knock my microphone there. It's a cup of rosy, Dave, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Up the way up there. Joseph Kelly says, I use the photo etch, but normally breaks half of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. I've lost so much photo etch over the years to the keyboard and carpet monster. I amaze myself sometimes. It's like, how on earth did I just lose that? But there it is. It's gone. You know, it's...
Amazes me, even if it's just a plastic part, how quick it can disappear when you take your eye off it.
Oh, yeah, you drop it, you watch where it lands, and you think, I'll get that in a minute. And then when you reach down to get it, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm still yet to figure out how that happens.
Right, I'm going to put that back in the box because that is can go on right at the end when I've done the engine. Yeah.
Another one of them to go in here.
63. Oh, and it.
Yeah. Bit in there. And a bit in there. Put that on there for a sec. Bunny Food Time says, he's got to call it. No worries, mate. Enjoy your belly and bench. Enjoy, mate. Take care, buddy. Panzer von Bit says, I love PE. I hate PE. PE hates me. I can break PE just by looking at it. Yeah. I've had it before where I'm removing it from the sheet and you do that last bit of cutting and you hear ching.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, you look at the blank area in your photo etch sheet and you're like, okay. And then you begin that never-ending quest.
Yeah, where did it go?
Yeah. Happens to me so much.
Where did it go, and am I likely to be able to retrieve it?
Yeah. Normally that ends with a resounding no, Dave, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if you're anything like me, it's like, yeah.
Mm.
Fox says there's a special photo etch portal built into the benches. You should drop a foot square piece of PE down there and it would instantly vanish without a trace. Yeah. I had it the other week, wasn't it? We was doing the digger build. I made a nice mesh lens cover. I literally put it to one side. Bearing in mind, I had nothing else on the bench other than a bottle of extra thin. And after the stream, went to pick it up and it was no longer there. And I still have not found it.
Really?
No, it's gone forever, mate.
Oh.
So now that's going to be Urban Riot battle damage.
So, it wasn't stuck to the bottom of your foot or anything?
No, it was one of the first places I checked was the sole of me foot, mate. Because I do have,
Yeah.
I do have a reputation. I have known for dropping things and sticking things to me feet. And I found a Barry Sheen decal stuck to the side of my cheek once. I know. Texaco Heron Day. My missus brings me dinner in. She went, "Is that on your face?" Oh no, talking of photo etch, Dave. No.
Oh, you doing photo etch already?
Yeah. What I like about this, folks, in this particular kit, you actually get little plastic forms that you fold your photo etch round. And I
Oh, that's handy.
absolutely think that is a brilliant, brilliant idea. I've also got it further on in the build where for the radiator shroud and all of that lot, they give you this plastic form that you fold everything round.
Oh,
And it's
that's
the
handy.
same with the bull bar, he says, wherever it is. Okay, which page is it? There it is. The same with the bull bar. You get this plastic form that you fold it round. And I massively, massively loved the idea they give you a former. Brilliant.
No, I think that's a really good idea.
So props to Mini Art for that. Other kit manufacturers could do with doing the same there, because tell you what I will build first though. I'm going to build the petrol. Oh God, that's photo etch as well, Dave. The straps for that. Folks are going to be so happy. Show number 1 and I'm on photo etch hands. What am I going to do?
Oh, you'll survive.
Yeah, I can do this. I'm not scared, Dave. Yeah, I can hear everyone now in the chat going, he's scared of photo etch, he's scared of photo etch.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any formers in this kit because the majority of the photo etch is all to do with the rear crane.
Yeah, you've got things like embellishing the plastic panels, haven't you?
Yeah, and I think there's some of the cross member straps or something as
Oh,
well.
right, yeah.
So, yes.
See, lucky you.
I shall be brave. I will do my bestest.
Yeah, but that's the formers they give you, Dave. Perfect little shapes, you know. It's nice,
Oh, nice.
nice solid plastic. But it lets you bend the photo etch to a nice shape. So
Yeah, and also can go in the toolbox ready for any others that you might need.
exactly, it's going to be saved then, because yeah, I think they're a nifty little idea. Okay, so we got that. We've got the form out. And we might as well bring out my envelope of photo etch. Right. I do realise, Dave, there is one thing that this means.
What's that?
I'll be getting the super glue. I'll be getting the super glue out.
Oh no. Oh no. Festa and super glue. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, you guessed it, folks. Yeah, the super glue will be out imminently. It's only going to go well for me, mate, isn't it?
Yeah. I have a feeling that photo etch will be anywhere but where it should be.
Yeah, I'm already thinking, right, where's the possibilities of this photo etch landing other than the model? Yeah.
Right, so that way round.
It will happen.
And
Fox says, commence shape production. Absolutely, mate. It's all about shapeage.
right. He says, trying to sound decisive.
Oh, you making decisions, Dave?
Well, I'm trying to.
Wow.
I know. Scary.
What happened to the usual Dave I have? I've got decisive Dave.
Can I get back to you on that one?
Absolutely. That would be an ecumenical matter.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, there you go. So that's that one. Peter says, I really like Tiger tanks, but it's the wheels on the early types that get me. Yeah. I've always fancied doing a big, huge King Tiger with interior. And it is one that I will eventually end up doing.
You are very brave.
Yeah, it's just one of them, isn't it? It's yeah. So I shall get my other armor kits built, and then I'll save up and I'll get myself a big King Tiger with interior. So the armor builders in the chat will probably have a good suggestion as to which one. I mean, I know Ryefields do nice detail kits, but if you know of a Tiger out there that is a particularly decent example, then let me know. Just one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't know, mate.
Just something, well, I say something different. You know, there's probably a million people that have built Tigers, but for me, it's one I haven't done, and we like to challenge ourselves, don't we? And
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Cube Jams in says hello to Fox. Hello, mate. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to our little Wednesday show. For the wonderful guys over at eModels, folks. For those that have come in, if you want to see what me and Dave are building, the links are in the description of the kits that we are building, which for my one is that one, kit number 38056. Links are in the description. So if you fancy grabbing one of these and building along with us, you're more than welcome.
and mine is the tow truck AA type.
Absolutely. Pop and have a look in store. Slap it in your basket, and you two can build along with us.
Is that a technical term?
That is, Dave. Do you think that sounded profesh?
Slap it in the basket.
Slap it in your basket. It's not yours till you check it out.
That's very true. Ooh, I'm back here.
It's like having Ted in then, wouldn't it? Yeah.
That's a bit scary, that. No, other way. Yeah, I was right first time.
Cube Jam says, don't normally catch you guys live. Usually busy with the missus on Wednesday, but she's in Turkey, so I'm free, mate. Hey, mate, yeah, we'll be here on a Wednesday, mate, for this.
Bit of freedom.
Absolutely. We also do a Sunday at the Bench show. Our channel links are in the description. If you want to go and have a looky-loo at that afterwards, you're more than welcome. Oh, yeah. And it just nice to do something for the guys at eModels because they're very supportive. They let us build for them, and it's an honour and a privilege, so why not? Fox says, never mind 48th. Have you seen the 1/16th scale tanks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Peter says, can you now believe they now have a 48th scale Tiger with full interior? Oh.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, Fox. I know Fox is now thinking of the 1/16th Tiger. Festa, do that. Go on, you know you want to. Yeah, it'd be different. It's just one of them, isn't it? You know, I've got a Sherman, I've got a Jag Panther, I've got an Abrams. So why not have a Tiger?
We ain't playing drop seats today.
Yeah. Fox says, Colin would like to thank James, mate, for his support. He'll give it back later. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Because these go back to the guys at Stoke. And you want to see our builds. There's a couple of cabinets there that myself and the fellow builders have got their previous builds displayed in. So next time you're in the store, have a looky-loo. If you can take a selfie of yourself in front of Fox's Eagle transporter and post it to the eModels Facebook page, because he's really missing that build and I'm mocking him now.
Oh, is he feeling a bit
Yeah, so
homesick?
as many of you that can take pictures of his Eagle transport and mock him with it, please do. That'll teach him, won't it? Imagine
But
that.
there was a selfie with their grubby paws on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Get Pete to get it out the cabinet and just stand there holding it at a rather precarious angle as if you're going to drop it, then get the picture taken. Oh. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Bless him. Yeah, I don't think he'd appreciate that.
He'll be sweating now.
Yeah, he's going to be sitting there going, no. Yeah. The Fox, yeah. Righty, they are lovely people up there, mate. They'll do anything for you. And also, don't forget, if there's a particular kit you're after and you can't find it or whatever, just chuck them an email and they'll order it in for you. And then you can go and snaffle it. So they will do that as well if there's a kit that you're after. Bat them an email. I'm after this particular kit. Could you order one in for me? Which is a nice touch, I must admit. Yeah, and they are lovely folks. Would be nice to get some of the builds back to them. I might have to ship them because I don't know when we're going to get up to get an opportunity to go and see the guys.
Yeah, fair old road trip, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just open back.
yeah. We'll see what happens, but they're not jumping up and down and demanding their bits back at the moment. But I think we're all of us builders are getting a little backlog now of stuff we've done. Like, yeah. And it gives them some fresh stuff to put in the cabinets as well. So,
yeah, but do you trust the couriers to get it there in one piece?
this is the problem. Most of us that build kits and ship them, you always have this fear of whether or not it's going to make it through the transport system, you know?
Mm.
You know, and like you say, we put a lot of effort into the builds, and the last thing you want is it getting destroyed in transit.
Yeah. What to say? Right, I've shipped it up to you, and now you open it up, and it's just a bag of bits.
Yeah, that's when you sit there, you're like,
Yeah.
Peter says, I got the Tiger from Ryefield. Oh, nice. Yeah, they do really nice kits for that.
Yeah, I haven't got any of their kits.
Yeah, they are beautiful. Right. Yes, folks, it's that time.
Oh,
Vote Rich. Oh, Dave. Vote Rich. Dave.
do we start singing the Death March now, do we?
Yeah.
Dum, da, dum, dum.
Your support is noted, and I shall remember this when I see you opening up your little white package.
No, listen, I've got to get it in now because I know for a fact I'll get it back double when it's my turn.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, really? Why is it?
Okay. Right. On that side, happy days. We have got that little lot to do. They go around there, do they?
No. Do it like that. Right.
Fox says he's still got his PG Falcon, German Armand car and chibi tank to get to them. Yeah. They're very understanding. He's on about he doesn't trust his car to make the journey. Oh, bless you. Yeah. This is the trouble, you know. I mean, I'd ship them up, but yeah, you're reliant on the postal service treating stuff, you know. When we move stuff around, go on.
I don't think. I think mine would make it there and back, but I really don't want to. I don't want to push it.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to have to replace it at some point.
Yeah.
But I'd rather.
Yeah.
I'd rather leave it for a little bit longer.
A form to bend that around. So Peter Povey says, Panzer, I so want that kit. One of my few rifle model Tigers I do not have. There you go. Bit of an aficionado by the sound of it.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it.
Absolutely. One of those rites of passage, in it. You know, we all say that everyone should do a Spitfire, a biplane. There's probably a Tiger tanks in there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin says, sorry, got to go out. We'll catch up later. Good stream, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kevin, for popping in and keeping us company, mate.
Yeah, take care.
And we will see you Wednesday again on this channel. So take care, Kevin. Right, so that goes double goes in there like so.
Right.
All the way around and then through. Okay.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's better.
Okay.
Right.
I have got a spudger of goodness, haven't I? Yeah.
Good grief.
One of them. All the way around. Right. Come all the way down like that. Bosh.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like that. Well, no way would you have got that shape without that. Cool. So that's a bit of that. Put that under tension. Just check it back on the format. Yeah. It's the same as Kevin says, it's a pleasure. Fox says, commence spudging. Absolutely. It's with the spudularity, mate. That's it.
You've got to have a bit of spudginess.
There you go. Look at that. Where that former comes in, Dave, isn't it? Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely. So we got a bit of that going on. Overbend that just to make it tight. There you go. Because the super glue of goodness is coming out on this bad boy.
Uh-oh.
I know. This is where it all goes wrong. I've done the difficult part apparently, but for me the difficult part, super glue.
If it's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong now.
It's nice that you got faith in me there, Dave.
I know, mate.
Mind you, though, yeah, you kind of know me from past experience.
Yep.
Just make sure I've got that way up. With all of that. Have you been? Okay. That's that bit. Oh yeah, we got a cross member to go in. Yeah, okay. Which is A57. Meet that one. It's spudging. Yeah, you've got to have a bit of spudgularity, Fox, ain't you, mate? Called a concentration, Dave, innit?
Well, tell me about it.
Yeah, that clacking sound wasn't a clock ticking, that's the cogs going round in mine and Dave's heads.
Yeah. I think mine have just started going in overdrive.
Really? Have you just discovered then that you got photo etch?
Well,
Absolutely.
I have discovered that we might have a problem.
Oh. Is this a builder-related issue or is this a model-related issue?
Well, at this present moment in time, I'm not entirely sure.
Absolutely. And Peter Povey's got a really good question there. He says, do you think models are becoming over-engineered these days? Big scale models, I think it works. Small scale models, I think, yes, they are. To be honest with you, it's to get the part count up and things like that. But I understand it on a big scale kit like 1/8 and things like that, because you can really see the detail and yeah. But dare I say it, a lot of the smaller scales, they over-engineer it to the point where the build process doesn't become enjoyable because you've got little moving parts and things that you can't always fit without them cracking because the plastic's brittle. So we've come across that before, Dave, haven't we? Where you've got very, very minuscule parts and it's like... can be a little frustrating. All right, that goes in like so with the angle of the danglage. Just like that. Perfect. By powers of deduction, then, that must mean that bit goes on the end, then.
Oh, hang on a minute. Powers of deduction?
I know, Dave. Isn't it? Shocking.
Yeah. See, if you put the part the right way round, it'll fit. So, yeah.
Oh, so it was a builder-related problem.
Oh, no, I'll admit to it.
Oh, bless you. Let's let that grip on there. Put the lid back on there. Fox says he's a master spudger. He also says, I think its moulding technology has gotten better and better over the years, meaning kits can be much more complex and detailed where they would never be before. Yeah, things like your Gundams and your Bandai kits and your Games Workshop, the detail on them figures is phenomenal. General sort of car kits and things like that, I think at 24th scale, leave them as they are. Obviously, with a bigger scale, then yeah, you can get into the hyper detailing. But like I say, it's opened up that whole detail up market now, hasn't it? And that market, seeing how that's grown over the years, it's phenomenal. You know, nuts, bolts, washers, rivets, brake lines. Mate, it's never ending with that, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to put that out of the way. Right, I've completed the engine.
Oh, I'm proud of you, soldier.
Right, there we go. Then,
I'll just bung you on the full screen, Dave, so that folks can see what you've done.
Yeah, hopefully that's coming out.
Oh, look at that. That's coming out nice, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Tiny, but Yes.
Ah, it's looking mint, mate.
Yeah. Right. Oh no. Chassis. Oh dear. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. Panzer Cat says Colin as Poirot coming this summer. Channel 5. Yeah. I think I'd be a good Poirot, don't you, Dave?
Do I have to answer that?
That would be an ecumenical matter, Dave says.
Ah. It won't be in the box, you idiot, because you've already got it out, haven't you? Oh, I do wonder sometimes.
You're like me, you're being special, aren't you, mate?
Special, I'm being super special. Right. Number one. Well, yeah, start with number one. Ooh. Snip, snip, snippy, snip.
Snippity, snip, snip.
Oh, yeah.
Go. Let's give that a tweak. Just to line that bottom one up. Peter Povey, he says, simple Tamiya tank kits with a cutting edge in the 70s and were priced as what you would get for the price. Now they can offer tons more and the same production cost. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's phenomenal how kits have changed over. When I look back to when I first started. Different game now, isn't it?
Oh, it is. But I seem to remember kits never came in plastic bags. They just came in a box and everything else was floating around in with them.
Yeah.
And then you look at some of the sprues and go, okay, so what's flash and what is parts?
Oh, yeah, it was a baptism, wasn't it? Airfix, pretty much, you know. You'd be cutting the kit away from the flash, wouldn't you?
Yep. Never took it back because I thought it was the same for everybody else.
Well, you just felt all kits came with flash.
Yep. I felt ripped off if I got a kit without any flash on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought this Concord kit the other day and I'm returning it. Why? Because there's not enough flash on it.
No.
And they weren't the worst offenders. You know, there were some classic ones out there.
Oh, yeah.
Kits that I remember, and it's like, yeah.
'57. Hang on.
We have applied some photo etch.
Oh, I'll at you
I know.
and your photo etchiness.
Yeah, it's. Oh, yeah, I'm still in shock, mate.
I don't think that's. Cut that bit off then. Yeah.
Peter's saying back in the 70s, I had a thing for building 1/72 scale lightnings. Interesting. I always had an affinity for phantoms for some reason. I don't know why. Just like the look of a phantom. Again, I think it's what you grow up with, isn't it? Phantoms, Harriers, Vulcans, you know.
Tornadoes or Tonkers
Yeah.
was mine.
Yeah.
I think it was the fact that it had spring wings on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think with the Harrier, it was the whole vertical takeoff and landing scenario. It was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's magic, that is. And yeah. Oh yeah, Fox says back in the 70s, everyone had a thing for Felicity Kendall. Absolutely.
Hang on, how did we get on the air?
Yeah, so Dave might need some time away from the bench for a moment now, Fox, because you've mentioned he's crush. You right, Dave? Have a swig of tea, mate. You'll be all right in a minute, mate.
I think I'll go and have another cold shower, I think.
Yeah. We're easily pleased, aren't we?
Miss Kendall in The Good Life.
Yeah. Swing.
Sally James.
Sally James. Sally James. Oh.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, for some reason I am struggling now to see what I'm holding there.
You be careful what you're cutting off.
Bless you. Yeah, 70s Tiz was. Oh. Like 70s and 80s, wasn't it? Early 80s Tiz was, wasn't it? Late 70s, early 80s.
Did it come out at the same time as Swap Shop, or was it slightly later?
It was towards the end of Swap Shop's run, wasn't it? Because Swap Shop got replaced by Saturday Superstore, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Tiz was. Would they get away with that type of children's TV show now?
No.
Do you remember Do you remember the infamous episode where they had Status Quo on, and one of them may have taken something that he shouldn't have?
Oh.
And that was proper, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Rick Parfitt, blame, rest in peace, but yeah. Charlie's Angels, says Peter. Or Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett, Dave. And Cheryl Ladd. Cheryl Ladd.
Didn't we sort of go bundle on them?
Daisy Duke.
Yeah, now we have a problem.
Why did I know that was coming? Like, yeah, Daisy Duke, Daisy Duke.
Now, the thing is, did she actually put those shorts on, or were they sprayed on?
I think they were sprayed on, mate. Yeah. Got the angular bit up like so. Yeah, I can see that.
No.
That pretty much goes there, around about there. So, 2 bits of photo etch will hold that in place. We want. Other way round. I'll be like Festa. Somewhere. Touches. Make sure that that goes in its correct placement. Which is there. Okay, we've got bits of photo etch to go on there. Got the forms away. I do narrate to myself as I build. 4 of those next. Guru says, do you need snackage, buddy? I'm fine, mate. Honestly, I've got my drinks of goodness and that, mate.
Yes.
And as Dave will verify it, I may have had snackage just before we went live.
He did. He did. He was stuffing his face.
I was good, mate, but thank you for being observant. just one of them days for me, mate. Yes, I remember that, Keith. Felicity Kendall getting voted Rear of the Year. Oh. Yeah. Sophisticated, wasn't she? Still is. She's still with us, isn't she, Felicity?
I believe she is.
Right, yeah. She just had that innocent look about her, Dave, of innocence, but slightly, yeah. Bear in mind, we're on a family-friendly stream. But yeah, Felicity Kendall. If you want a good giggle, go and watch old reruns of The Good Life. Classic British comedy.
Comedy, how it should be done.
Yeah.
Right. Where's that going?
I can't think of anything controversial about. I don't think it was a show of its generation, was it? I can't honestly remember now. I'd have to re-watch some of them, but
I'm not sure.
God, they couldn't put thinner bits of photo etch on if they tried.
Oh dear.
Why do we need that? Oh well, it's there. I'll use it. It seems strange. Mind you, I'm strange. Right.
Really?
Oh dear. Foxy's going to be right back. He's going for a brew. No worries, Fox. You go and have a brew, mate. We're only killing time till you get back.
Yeah. I'll have an extra strong with two honeys and very little milk, please, Fox.
Oh, good man. I like your choice there, Dave. Yeah, I'm going a bit oat.
Actually, knowing the way that Fox makes a cup of tea, I'll have a quadruple strong.
Yeah, it's a bit cruddy, isn't it, his tea?
That's the politest you've ever described it.
I think he considers having the tea bag in the same postcode as a strong tea, doesn't he? But yeah.
Well, the question is, does the tea bag actually hit the water?
Yeah. I don't think it does. We'll go in. Go. Again, classic example of photo etch for photo etch's sake. I suppose it must bring something to it. It'd be good when it gets weathered because, yeah, it's still a bit of rust and detritus on there.
Only two want to go on.
Just want to use some of this as road rust. Oh. The thing I found with super glue, you can slaver it on, and then whatever's there, I tend to leave because it's like build up of road dirt, bit of rust. Brilliant. Saves me having to sand it on.
You can have it where the paint's bubbled up.
Yeah, exactly. Especially on a fuel tank support.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect for that.
Right. Got to cut another one of these off. Right, here we go then.
Speedy Q8 says best distance for the tea bag is in the box unopened. Oh, controversial.
Very controversial.
Coffee Bag King. Yeah. I would love to have seen Spiddy's reaction when he saw that first televised advert for coffee bags. Richie Lamb says, hello, mate. He says, sorry, I forgot you was on this channel. Yes, Richie, of a Wednesday, we'll be over on this channel, mate, going forward, because our Wednesday stream is now the eModels Workbench live, mate. And our Digger build will continue on the Sunday stream slot over on my channel, Festa 67's Workshop. Welcome in, Richie. Hope you've been doing well, mate. To catch you up on what we're doing, we are building these, mate. Flatbed truck, and Dave's doing a tow truck.
Doing tow truck.
Links for these kits, mate, are in the video description if you want to see what we're actually building, buddy. So welcome, Richie. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Keith says, my mother would only allow one tea bag per person a day, and we had to use both sides of the toilet. No.
That's just wrong.
That's wrong. He says, joking. Yeah, we was pretty strictly limited with tea bags by our mum, but I think, like I say, it was the 70s, wasn't it? It was the 3-day week and all of that lot, and they was all a bit brassic lint, weren't they? And
yeah, but even then, as soon as someone walked through the door, I don't know if it was the same in your house, but in our house, as soon as someone came in through the door, hello, I'll go and put the kettle on.
Oh, mate, I'm a Londoner, mate. A Londoner, for those that don't know, there's never a cold kettle in a Londoner's house. You've got more chance of finding unicorn tears, mate. I'm lucky. I've got a Burko, so I've got permanent supply of boiling hot water because, yeah. But no, you'll never find a cold kettle in a Londoner's house, mate.
Never a cold kettle in my house, I know that.
And a Londoner doesn't run out of tea bags.
Or tea leaves.
Yeah, you have a reserve pack. Break glass in case of emergency pack that then gets replenished. Yeah.
Well, just in case I run out of tea leaves, I've got a box of 240 tea bags.
Yeah. Absolutely. He says, no problems, Colin. He says, I'm good, mate. Actually, I'm in a good place at the moment. These demons are keeping their distance. Glad to hear it, Richie. You're in the right place with us two idiots, mate, because, yeah, what possibly can go wrong with us two? Absolutely.
Right.
Did I just ping that off? I did, didn't I? Oh, you Burke.
You doing pingage?
Yeah, I have. I've just pinged a bit of photo etch off. Yeah, it's that. It's happened. It's happened.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I saw something glint past my eye. Yeah. Let's just yeah. There's four spaces there, so I'm gonna. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. I might be lucky. I might not. So I might come back to that bit. I'm just going to go around the obligatory bench first before I venture.
Oh dear.
But yeah, I saw something fly up in the air and I was right. It was my bit of brass. So, yeah, I got all excited over the tea bags. That's what it was. I might be lucky. It might be stuck on me somewhere. So apologies if I go slightly quiet. But it's just I'm examining my work area to see whether I can locate what I just dropped.
Now we enter into the magical mystery tour of Festa, trying to find.
Oh, mate, if I can't find it, I'll look after the stream, mate, because yeah, I can always build something else, but there is risks of me stepping on it. And I bet it's gone in my favourite drawer of goodness.
If you find it, there's going to be a hell of a cheer.
It's just one of those. I saw something fly in the air, and
It's not gone in your keyboard, have it?
no, my keyboard is down on top of the PC, mate, miles
Oh,
away.
okay.
Yeah, I've got nothing around me other than me stuff. So
It's not slipped in your glue pot stand.
no, I've looked in there, mate.
Oh, okay.
It'll turn up. It'll turn up. I can do something else because yeah, I don't wanna get on the deck during a stream
No.
because yeah, it won't end well for me. So let's put the photo etch thing away because I'm done on that anyway. I only had one more bean to do, so I did well. He says, I live in Dartford, never an empty kettle, never run out of brew kit. So let's put that there. Sling that down in there. It'll turn up. Not fussed at the moment. Right. We've got the spudger that can go back because we've done that one. It had no super glue on it. So luckily, hopefully it's pinged itself over with the mesh grill and I find both of them.
Mm.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? There you go. Let's put that in there. But 9 times out of 10, things will fly over the back there. So it could well be in with Bruce Willis. So it might have gone that far. Just saw it flick up in the air.
So would that mean that you'll get a Brucey bonus?
Oh, I saw what you did there.
Sorry, had to do it.
No, that's all right. I'll just check top of the cup before I have a swig of drink. Speedy says, oh no, you don't want to be crack fishing for parts. Oh no.
Oh, no.
No, that's conjured up all the wrong type of imagery.
No. We don't need that burnt on the back of our retinas.
Yeah. What are you trying to say then, Dave?
We don't need it burnt on the back of our retinas.
Peter Povey says, is it worth backing the PE with sticky tape and then cut it out? It is backed with sticky tape, mate. The photo etch on the sheet comes with its adhesive backing, mate. He says as he digs it out. See, it's got an adhesive backing on it, mate.
Ooh.
Twang, 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 see? But yeah, it's just... I saw it fire up in the air, so... Hopefully it's landed somewhere on the bench. If it hasn't, then I'll go and venture down on the deck, but I'm not going to do that whilst we're broadcasting. I'll just put that to one side for now. Put it on top of my Hoover.
Oh, yeah. I'll let that have a couple of seconds.
Ah, found it. There it is. It was by my bit of sandpaper.
Hey.
Rightio. Mystery over, folks. There is said bit. Dun, 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 dun.
Panic over.
There you go. Do realise, though, that now means I've got to put me a bit of super glue back on the bench, Dave.
Oh, no. Not the super glue.
Yeah, it's only a temporary tiny drop. So let's bung that on there, like so, all the way down there.
That's better. I've had a clean up.
Add a bit of an over up. I'm not going to do that until I've got my photo etch on.
Yeah, yeah. Right, that's right. Oh.
Right, and then we can
Right. What's it? What? FA. Right.
pick that up.
Oh dear.
Right. Dum dum da dum.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, I mean these tank mounts in photo etch, weird. I get it, but yeah, normally you'd see them done in plastic. So once they've all gone off, I can go back at them and just sand off anything I don't want on there. But for the moment, I wanted to join them to the tank. Dun, 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 dun. Tony Surridge says, Lord be praised. Absolutely, mate. Because it saves me having to get down on the deck because...
Saves us from a crack search.
Oh, yeah, that'd be the first thing I would have checked, would have been my camera angle, mate. Never forget, we did a boom up stream and I got stuck between my cabinets. And yeah, and Fox and Si were really helpful. All they did was mock me, Dave.
Yep.
But that's right. I wasn't bitter in any way.
No. But if it was one of those, you would have done the same thing.
Correct. Absolutely. You are 100% factually correct, mate.
Oh, no.
So that's pretty much where that goes then. There-ish.
Pick on that again.
Yeah, I'll live with that all day long. So we'll bung that in a bit. Paul D. Tomazzo's off. Catch you later, Paul. Mind how you go. You've got to go to the store.
Oh, take
Have a
care,
good
mate.
one, mate. Right, are we now going that way? And that goes that way. And we'll go before. Oh. Flush that one. Don't. Right, and right. Hold into that. Does that. And go. Roughly around about. Yeah, okay, I'll live with it. Taylor.
No, something like that.
Somewhere around there. Okay. That's a bit off there. I reckon I can move that forward a run.
Oh, Fox says.
Yeah, carry on, mate.
Fox says, Mama Fox just wandered past and sends hugs over.
Oh, hugs back, Mama Fox. You take care, my darling. Oh, bless her. We love our Mama. Happy with that where it is, folks. So I'm going to move that there. Because, according to that, that tank should sit right flush with it. A bit out. Whether or not that's builder error or moulding error, but now it's where it should.
Does it?
Yeah, it fits, Dave. They say to put that between the double pegs, but when you put it between the double pegs, it doesn't line up. But between the single pegs, it does.
Well, this is.
And all of that. So I think that can get glued in now. Cat, Google search for him. You can be touched by the light of his noodly appendage. Oh dear.
That sounded wrong.
That sounded so very, very wrong. Yeah. Fox now suspects that 3 people are Googling for flying spaghetti monster. Oh, to spend a day in the mind of Fox would be bizarre, wouldn't it?
Very.
What a character. He's mad.
Could also be quite scary as well.
Put one of my eggs of goodness on there. So, actually, that impressed. I think I'll put another one on there. Don't need one on that side because that seems to have gone in quite amiably.
Blimey, that went on better than I thought it would.
Absolutely. What have we got going on there? That's the tank of goodness. I think the chat of 7 again, Dave. Good for them.
Sounds like it.
I think schoolboy humour's going on, Dave.
Is it?
Good for them. All instigated by one person. No names will be mentioned.
Oh, I was going to throw Panzer under the bus.
Oh, was ya?
Yeah.
Did I tell you, Dave? I got 5 house points.
Did you?
Yeah, I got 5 house points, mate.
How many house points did Panzer get?
None.
Oh dear.
No, we got warnings, mate. I got house points. And very proud I was as well.
I seem to remember you also out-crept him as well.
Yes, creepage may have happened. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it, mate. That's called surviving, mate. I just think back to you when my missus walks in. Hello, Mrs. W. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is proper grade A creepage, that is. Oh, you're like Benjamin Button. You look younger every time I see you. Ugh. He's sick.
Same could be said of you last night.
Oh, yeah. I was proper creeping, wasn't I, mate?
Oh. I'll tell you what, if they do Oscars for creeping, mate, I'll nominate you.
All done in the best possible taste. Nothing wrong with that. Grade A creeping, mate.
More like grade A plus, I think.
I saw what you did there. That's all right. Spiddy says, my son is an officially ordained minister of the Pastafarian Church. He has his flying spaghetti monster certificate. Oh, bless him. Some of that. Little bit of hookage going on there. Oh, quite impressed with myself that I've done photo etch on first eModels strip today.
Oh no.
Could have fell over, couldn't we? What else have we got? Got a bit of leaf springage they can go on. 67, 66 by powers of deduction are those two there. Fox says he hopes he wears his official calendar hat. Spig's going, yeah, only for the special occasions. Yeah. So yeah, feel free to ask us anything in the chat. Any questions you've got, feel free. I'm sure we'll endeavour to pass all of them questions over to Fox, being that he's in the chat.
And the fact that he's the model making guru.
Yeah, by all means, ask us stuff. If there's anything you need to know, want to know about us, or anything like that, I'm sure we're happy to sit and talk about stuff.
Right. Oh, one more. Oh dear.
Seven goes over there. Goes with the block at the back there, like.
Right.
Speedy says, I'll ask him to send a picture of his certificate. It is very impressive. He's a pillar, can he? Let's put a dab of glue on there.
Oh. Well, that's it.
Fox says, don't forget, if you want to build one of these kits, this is what Colin's building. He's putting in the links there. Thank you very much, Fox. Links are also in the description underneath the video there, peeps. So if you want to grab one of these, bung it in your basket, head over to eModels.co.uk. Have a look around the store. Loads of stuff in. Lots of new stuff just come in as well, folks. And you too can build along with us if you want to grab these kits. They'll be with you in time for next week, so you can build along with us if you want.
Yep, go and have a peruse.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. And I must admit, Dave, you know, these little mini art kits, they are beautifully done.
Oh, hang on. It was straight, but it moved.
Oh. That Speedy goes, slap it in your basket. Absolutely. Tony says, has anyone got any instant tips for removing the supports from 3D? I have some examples of Ebby and they look rather daunting. Right, I tend to use a dedicated pair of side nippers when I do my resin prints. I've got a set just off shot there. So I tend to use a set of those. I then go just a little bit away from the model. And then I use 200 grit just to lightly sand the resin in one direction to remove the nub. And then I smooth it with finer grades of paper. Wear a mask. That is a must, a respirator, when you're doing it, because resin dust is not great. Yeah, and just take your time with it. That's the key, Tony. Don't rush it, mate. Take your time, because it's easier to sand stuff off than it is to add stuff back on, mate. That's what I do. That's how I get rid of my supports. Dave's a resin printer as well, so I'm sure he's got his own techniques.
It depends. It depends on what I've printed. If it's a large item, I will remove all the supports before I do the curing process.
Yeah.
But if it's some tiny parts or figure parts or something like that, then I'll leave everything as it is, do the curing,
Yeah.
and then I'll snip them off.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I don't tend to sand. I tend to use the scalpel just to
Yeah.
pare off what's left of
Yeah.
of the nub. But each to their own, I think, on that one.
Absolutely. Ways and means at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's one of those whatever works for you.
Yeah. Absolutely. It all achieves the same result at the end of the day. I mean, I tend to remove anything from the supports before I cure. And I'll just leave any raised, because I use spheres as my supports. And I trim back to where the sphere is, cure it, and then I come back and then dress anything that needs to be dressed after it's cured. I just find that easier for me. But like I say, there's more than one way to do it.
Yeah, I tend to use the default supports.
Yeah. Yeah. Bit of leaf springage action going on. Doing, bedoing, bedoing noises. Yep. Come off. I'll winch back on a bit better there. No, that just moved.
Right, hold on, wait a minute. Put that bit on first.
We'll stay on. Bingo.
Yep.
Got a bit of leaf springs going on. Let's just flip them back out, being that I squeezed them with me big old chipolata fingers.
You being special again.
Yeah. Oh, you know, mate, I've got hands like Pat Jennings, mate, you know. Okay, let's find the front of the springs. And I will put them on, and then we'll wrap up them, because it's 7:30 already.
Hey,
I know, it's whizzed round, Dave.
where'd that go? Mind you, I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Absolutely, you know, it's a nice little introduction to us both, and let's just see what we're up to. It's given us an opportunity to start these builds, and pardon me, it's a good way of us wrapping up the show for the day. Excuse me. So let's put these two little bits on, and then we'll come up and say our byesies to you.
That can't be right.
I know, it's whizzed by, isn't it? So hopefully folks have enjoyed their first little eModels at the bench stream with us both. I've certainly enjoyed it, Dave. I think you have as well.
Right.
And like I say, you know, we'll start bringing in bits and pieces to the stream as we go along. Okay, so there's some kind of weird bracketry going on. Like that. Okay. That goes somewhere. Like that. According to that. It's having some of that, mate. Let's turn that round so I can actually see it. Peter Povey says, thank you guys, this was great. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Peter. It means a lot, mate. You know, it's something we've been wanting to do for a little while, and we finally got round to ordering the kits and all of that lot, and it's just nice to do something relaxing, and it's nice that you enjoyed it, mate. Thank you for the feedback, buddy.
Well, hopefully everybody else has enjoyed it as well.
Yeah. What I would say is ring the bell so that you get notifications of these and any other streams, because there's a few of us that build for eModels and a few of us that do live streams for them. So feel free to ring the bell so that you get your notifications. Likewise, if you want to build these kits or grab yourself something, then pop along to the store, eModels.co.uk, and you can sit and build along with us and have a bit of fun. That's what this is all about. It's fun.
Yeah.
Having fun with you all. It lets you get to know us. It lets you see what we're up to. You can show your support. We've got channels, both of us. They're in the description there if you want to pop over and subscribe to us and give us a bit of support. Show your support that way. That would be massively appreciated by both of us.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
And, yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Nice.
Right. That, I think, is a good point where I'm going to stop.
Okay, mate, no worries. I'm just putting one more leaf spring on and I shall be doing the same, mate.
Yeah, I done one leaf spring. I've got one bracket. Oh, it's moved.
Oh
Really?
dear. Is it laughing at you, Dave?
It won't be in a minute.
Just nip that one off. And then that'll be a wrap for the evening, I think.
Got it. Perfect.
Put that away safe. My photo etch disaster has been averted because I found that.
Kudos for you for finding the part. Cool.
Oh, mate, it is smaller than a small thing, Dave.
I'll bet.
Keith says, thanks, Cole and Dave. Good evening. Absolutely, mate. Thank you for coming in and keeping us company, Keith. You know, it means as much to us as it does to you at the end of the day, buddy. It's nice to see some new faces have come in and joined us. It's hopefully we can grow with you with this show and we could all have a good giggle as we go along further with it. At the end of the day, that's the aim. So that is Leaf Springs of Goodness done. Like so. I can let that all cure ready for next week. So that's a good place for me to stop now. Peter Povey says, I will sub you both, and I've clicked the bell. Thank you very, very, very much, Peter. It's massively appreciated for your support. Don't forget, show your support to eModels. Pop along and have a looky-loo in the store. Have a good old perusal. See whether anything takes your fancy, folks. Let's pop that over there and come back up to say our good evenings to people. I'll just switch cameras and say good evening to you all. I like to do that with face to cam. Let's turn my lights off because I'm a bit bright. So yeah, massive thanks to all of you that have come in this evening and kept me and Dave company.
Oh, definitely.
Massively appreciated. Again, thank you eModels for letting us do this for you. Thank you James and the team for sending us out the stuff so promptly. Means a hell of a lot.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Big thank you to Fox for being in the background there and keeping an eye on chat for me, mate. Massively appreciated, Fox. Thank you to Dave for coming on board and joining us for this little venture. And until next week, folks, we'll say our goodbyes. stay safe, and me and Dave will see you on Sunday.
Yeah. Stay safe, stay well.
Absolutely. Take care. Mind how you all
Bye
go.
bye, everyone.
And if you've got any spare coffee bags that you want to send to Spiddy, PM me and I'll give you his details. Take care.
Or just send him tea bags.
Bye.
Bye.